We've talked about this before, you and I, but I don't think on the podcast. But like, our moms all have so much child porn of us, like in the bath.
My mom had a picture of my ass.
Just like so.
My mom had like a picture of I was like reading in my room or something naked or whatever, and I was a kid. My mom like came in, she was like surprise, and like took a picture of me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then she like framed it and put it up in the living room, and like friends would come over and be like, what the fuck is that? You know, and I like hide it, and then I'm like, Mom, stop putting this up, and she would do it over and over again. I think she like gets some kind of pleasure out of humiliating me.
Do you think it's like a deliberate own that your mom is?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Put an 8-year-old version of your ass in a
way, but
frame.
she's like, I think it's funny. I think everything has to be sort of like a power struggle or whatever.
That's
so
hilarious.
she has to do it to assert, like, you know, I'm the parent.
Right.
Because I wouldn't listen to her fucking otherwise.
So she shows everybody your little ass dick, your little ass little kid dick.
No, it was my ass. It wasn't the dick.
My mom had the dicks out, dude. We had like a picture.
3 boys.
Three boys. Me and my little brother just riding watermelons. We were just sitting on watermelons with our little dicks out. And she just had that like next to like I might even still be like at my house next to like my fucking senior
just
portrait.
In giant on the produce section. Like, this weird Greek bitch is putting her son's dick on all the watermelons.
It's ours now. It's free.
Also, this whole thing that
we
has
don't
been
pay for it.
The bath time pictures of like.
Oh yeah.
Now in retrospect, there were pictures of me and my sister was like 2 and I was 6.
Yeah,
you know,
just like finger
just in a bath.
Yeah. But it's like, what do you do with those pictures, right? It's not like
you just have books
like you're going to want this when you're older. No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not going to want that.
I think it's kind of funny.
Want to see
I think it's kind of funny.
You're going to want to see what your dick looks like.
Yeah.
I think it is
you know how they like make you do like the handprints in kindergarten or whatever?
Yeah.
They're like, and there's like a wall in your house with pencil markings on it, but they go horizontal.
Yeah.
They're like age 8, age 9.
I remember me and my brothers would have as little ass kids like dick measuring contests because it was just like, and then one time
like your neon green play school ruler.
No,
it goes up to
we would like
4.5
hold them next to each other. We had no idea what was. And my dad like walked in on us and he was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And because I remember the worst one was, like to cheat, we would get hard. Like we would first just measure them soft, and then one of us realized if you get hard, your dick gets bigger, and that's when my dad was like, "All right, we gotta fucking."
You know what's crazy is this is literally how the Greeks invented the Olympics.
It was the first event.
Yeah.
The first event.
Boy penis event. The boy penis event.
This is how they invented democracy.
Boy penis stretching.
They had to vote on whose dick was better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was those were fun times. Did you ever my friend one of my friends from middle school, he was telling his little brother, his move when he was like 4 was to be like, I have a surprise for you. Close your eyes. And he would over and over again put his dick in people's hands.
That's a cool ass kid.
Little kid. Like, who's gonna say no to like a little kid being like, I have a surprise? You think he's gonna put like a gummy bear in your hand or something? He did it to like his mom, his brother's dad, and his teacher and kids at school.
I remember being in like daycare.
He's the king.
I was in like daycare in like fucking first or second grade, and there was these 2 kids in the back of the van, like 2 boys, and they were like just making out with each other, and they were like, "Look, we could do it. It's not weird or whatever." And everyone was like, "Guys, stop doing that." And they're like tongues out, like full on making out with each other.
That's incredible.
It was bizarre. Yeah.
How old? I'm sorry.
I don't know. They were probably like, I don't know, 7.
Oh, what the fuck?
So they didn't know what they were doing, but it's like, you did it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to have to remember this and talk about it on our respective podcasts when we're all 30-year-old men. Yeah.
Damn.
I wish I could remember those guys' names
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
so I could
So we
shame
could
them.
dox them?
Yeah, I think one of them actually, because it's kind of fuzzy who it actually was doing that.
Yeah,
I just remember, I think one of them was named Eric, and then I think the other one was this kid Matt. But there was this kid Matt, and I forget his last name, but he built a tent in the corner of the daycare one time. This had to be like 1997 because I remember Titanic had come out and he was obsessed with Titanic.
Oh my god,
he loved the movie so much. Yeah, he had like a picture book of the movie, like you like go through the and like he would bring it to school and show it, and so he would play Titanic. He would like
as
like,
a game. Yeah,
he would like he'd play Titanic, whatever. And I remember my favorite thing to do in the daycare center was sign up for the computer area and then hold a magnet to the monitor and destroy the monitor. My shit
that is all you need to know about you as a human being. Is that as a baby, basically, what you loved, what you spared, your hobbies were destruction and ruining other people's fun.
Fucking hold a magnet to the screen. And then, no shit, I swear to God, blame it on the retarded kid. There's a retarded kid named Victor. I'll be like, Victor did it.
That is
he
hitting
drooled
for
off the fucking computer screen and broke it.
That's incredible. That's hitting for the Mullen cycle, dude. That's doing everything.
Yeah.
Trolling, vandalism, blaming the retarded,
bullying.
There was this kid, Matt, and he was obsessed with Titanic, and then he built a tent in the corner of the room.
What do you mean on the retarded?
Yeah.
What? This fucking poor kid.
I mean, they knew it was me.
Yeah.
But fuck. So this kid Matt built a tent in the corner of the room out of like blankets and shit, and he like propped it up, and then he brought this girl who was like 3 years younger than him into the tent.
Oh no!
And I guess they were playing Titanic in there.
Oh no!
And this one kid
drew her like one of his French girls.
This one kid he peeked his head in there, and then he comes out looking like a ghost. And I don't know what the fuck happened, but he goes, he was like, oh. He like looked shocked, and me and my friends were just watching this happen. He goes up and tells the teacher, like the counselor, John. He says something to him, and John's like, drops everything and does that like walk where he's, of speeding up
with
the entire time.
Yeah.
Just the variable speed of him like fucking increasing. How is he at that tent in like 3 seconds, and he looks in there, and then he just rips that fucking kid out of the I don't know what the fuck he was doing there.
Oh no.
But he ripped that kid out of there. So I'm assuming he was like, molesting that girl or something.
Jesus, dude.
That's hilarious. Just like in Titanic.
Yeah, I know. And
I was really hoping for a wholesome turn.
No. It doesn't make what I was doing with the computer sound so bad now, does it? I was just learning how magnets work.
Fuck, man. This girl in my preschool, I remember I had a partner. You got partnered up for and she wanted to play house all the time.
Yeah.
But her playing house was putting a baby doll in her dress and then yelling at me for not having a job. I swear to God. And it fucking freaked me out. I was like this little innocent ass fucking kid. And I was like, I don't like playing with Jennifer. Yeah. She was like, you don't do anything right. That was what house was. It was fucking so, and she would pop the baby out and scream and then yell at the kid. I'm not even joking.
I remember when we were in pre-K, kids would play house, and then the closet with all the clothes and shit in it, they had this fucking this green thing that looked like AstroTurf.
Yeah.
But it covered your entire body, and I just thought that was the coolest one, so I would always choose to be the lawn when we played house, just so I could wear that thing. Then I did nothing. I would just wear it.
Just lay down on the floor.
Yeah, I wouldn't lay down or anything. I guess that's autism.